Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be making this applique that we're using our boning to make. You can see it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. First things first, we're going to be taking our boning and we'll be measuring it. Our boning here, we have 1/2 inch, so we're going to measure it around. You can see, take the length of it, the width of it. Also, we're going to be folding it into the desired shape that we want. We'll fold it, as you can see here, it's been folded into the desired shape. Okay, your boning is easy to be twisted. It's very easy to twist around. So after doing that, we're now going to measure out, because I've gotten the shape I want. I'm measuring it out and I got 26 inches for the first one, as you can see from the measuring tape. I also got another one of 40 inches, and what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to now be placing the tape rule on the fabric that I want to use. And what I did is I take out the fabric I used. I'll take out the amount I'm going to be using, just like you can see here, and it is 26 inches, the first one, and 24 inches. What I did also was that the width of the boning is 1/2 inch. I multiplied it by 2 and marked out 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch, because I'm going to be sewing on 1/2 inch, and I'm also going to be making a casing. Okay, that's just enough 1/2 inch wide to put it in. So here I'm cutting out my measurements. I'm also going ahead to measure out and cut out the second casing, the fabric for the second casing, and that one is for 40 inches here. I've marked it out, and I'm also measuring 1/2 inch plus another 1/2 inch. Okay, that makes it 1 inch. Okay, on the two sides. Right here I have cut it out. I've cut out the fabric that I needed. Okay, and I'm going to fold it into 2 to make the casing. Fold the 2 of them into 2, and I am going to sew it down. I'm going to sew it down using 1/2 inch sewing allowance. You can see it, 1/2 inch sewing allowance. Now you can see my 1/2 inch sewing allowance. I've sewn it down right side to right side. Now I'm going to turn it inside out. There are so many ways you can use to turn in the casing inside out, but I'm going to be using needle and thread. So I'm going to put my needle at the edge of the casing. Okay, tie a knot inside, and I'm going to pass the needle, okay, the dull end, all the way into the casing. I'm going to keep on passing it inside to be able to turn it inside out. It will take you some time, but with patience you'll be able to get it. Just keep on going, pushing it down, the dull end of the needle, okay, the head of the needle, just keep on pushing it down. Remember, you have a piece of thread, so that thread is going to allow you to pull out the beginning part of the casing. So right here I've gotten to the end of it, and I'm now going to pull it out. As I'm pulling it out, it's pulling the beginning part and turning it inside out. So I'm going to gently continue pushing it in and pulling out, continue pushing it in and pulling it out from the other side, as you can see, till it was able to turn inside out. Now I've gotten to the end of my fabric, at the end of the casing, and you can see I just pulled it through. That's a simple way in which you can turn a very slim casing like that inside out. And I cut off my remaining thread. Now I'm going to go to my iron. I'm going to go and press it down neatly so that it comes out looking very neat and sharp. Even while I'm doing that, I can apply appliques. You can put your Swarovski crystals, anything you want to put to make it look nice. This is the point in which you put them on. So I've already applied my stones to it. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to be doing now is pushing the boning through the casing. Okay, remember that I've already measured out how much boning I needed, so I'm pushing it through the casing right now. I'm pushing it through the casing. You take your time and push it through and make sure that it is neat and the casing does not fold up at any point in time. After doing that, I'm going to tack it down. I've done the second one here. I've pushed the casing through the second one. So now what I'm doing here is trying to fix them all together in the desired style that I want using my needle and thread. If you noticed, I did the first loop and put another loop on top. Then this is the second loop that I'm doing, which was a bit longer, 40 inches, and I'm now using my needle and thread to tack it. Thanks for watching. If you learned anything, please subscribe.